Hi, Paul and John. I just want to follow up with the analysis that I was running yesterday. If you remember, we wanted to put three zones and one unfired zone, and it was not running. So we fixed that issue, and then um, I wanted to give you a demo of what I wanted to show you yesterday with number of zones to be three fired zone, and then increase it to number of zone to be four. So let's bring the file. So right now with three zones, we'll increase it to number of zone to be four. And let's make it a 17-meter total furnace length. So the first zone, let's make it three. The second zone to be five. So 3 plus 5 is 8. The next one is 8 plus 5 is 13. And the last zone is also 5 or 4. 13 plus 4 is 17. So that's the number of zones with the zone lengths of 3, 5, 5, and 4. And let's reduce this door area a little bit because you don't need that much of door area. So that's primarily all about the furnace. The skid and fuel I've already shown you yesterday. The charge data is 1.2 millimeters and 12.2 or 1.2 meters wide. And let's make it also 17. And with that, and also, so the first thing that we need to do here is that we will be reducing the view factors. The primary reason is that if we reduce the view factor, our temperature of the strip coming out will be much less than what we was getting yesterday, and will match pretty close to what you get. So let's make them 0.1, and the velocity of the strip is or the gas velocity is 10 meters per second. Let it be like that. So with that, we will go to the set points here and make them 1200, for example, and let's see what happens. And you usually run at 25 metric tons per hour, which gives you so this is the profile. We will run the simulation. And if you see, like, that we are getting very close to 602 degrees Celsius, which is probably what you get. So what we are going to do next is run it at set points of the strip tonnage at 40 tons per hour and see what happens. So with the current furnace, if you run the strip at 40 tons per hour, you are getting a temperature of 430 degrees Celsius. So that's what's supposed to happen because you are increasing the speed, and it's not getting heated up properly with the current configuration and set points that you have. So what we are going to do, and the thing that you are proposing, increase the number of zone to be 5. So we make it a 5 and make it say 22 feet, a 22-meter furnace. So this is a 22-meter furnace, and we will come here and make it 22, and we will make them 0.1, just like before, the view factors. So this is the radiative heat transfer primarily, and that's why the view factors plays a huge role in calculating the temperature of the strip. So the view factors will pretty much take care of the temperature of the strip. The gas velocity has an effect, but not that much. So let's, with this configuration, if you remember, we were getting a charge temperature of 430 at the end. So now we have increased the number of zones to be from 3 to 4, fired zone and 1 unfired zone. And we will now run it and see what happens. So it is, previously it was 430, and let's see what happens right now. Okay, so if you notice, it has gone to 526 degrees Celsius. So certainly it has gone up a little bit, but not to your 600. So in essence, what we have to do is that increase the zone length perhaps to a little more, say 24 meters, or we can adjust this zone length also. And let's see what happens with that. So that's going to be 25 meters also. And with that, if we run it right now, certainly it's going to have a better temperature. So we are getting 611. So you can see, like, what happens when you are trying to run at a higher production rate and increase the number of zones. That helps you in attaining the temperature. So that's pretty much what I wanted to show you, what you need to do in your current project. So using this software, you will be able to run various what-if analysis, and then it will be showing you what temperature you need. And in addition, I showed you yesterday all the zone heats, the fuel consumptions, the final results. If you notice, I forgot to mention you, like, right here you get your fuel flow and your airflow also. Perhaps that's one thing you wanted to ask or wanted to see whether this software is able to show you or not. So that's pretty much what I wanted to show you for today. And you can take a look, and if you have any questions, just let